and down the field at will.
Stafford on the first play has Puka Nacua coming loose, and of course he does. Play action. They do this more than anybody. It's Nacua with his second catch. And a first down for the Rams as Nacua takes it inside the 15. Tackled by the old Ram, Nick Scott. Right there with Drake May. Going to be Stafford or May. Head-to-head for MVP. Going end zone. Puka Nacua, and just like that, Los Angeles is on the board. Nacua with his third catch of the drive. It's a 14-yard touchdown.
Sean McVay, one of the best offensive minds in football. He understands that there's going to be a lot of eyeballs on Puka Nacua. So the idea of being able to move him around that time is the best offense in football.
2nd and 6. Stafford finds Nacua. It's been all Puka Nacua so far. Already his 4th catch, over 50 yards. 2nd and 2. Back to the air with Stafford. One-handed catch by Colby Parkinson, and there's the first look at a Rams tight end, and I'll just let you take over, Greg.
His ability to evolve this offense is one of his strengths.
Nacua's got it for a first down, beating Christian Roseboom. Stafford has a wide open man. It's Higbee stumbling free inside the 35. Tyler Higbee missed 6 games with an ankle, came back last week and was awesome, and his first catch today goes for 36.
Well, it goes back to, we were saying earlier, this tight end group, it could just do so much. Nick Scott.
What's he doing?
He's the down safety. Now, Carolina plays almost exclusively zone coverage, but they're going to start.
On 2nd and 9, Matt Stafford looks to throw. Puka Nacua driven down by Trayvon Merrick, who's been a stud.
Don't be afraid to throw this ball short of the sticks. If it gets to a 4th down, could be a go.
Stafford finds Higbee, tackled shy of the first down marker. It was Nick Scott. Gain of 9, 4th and 3. Let's see.
One of the best passing games in the league.
From the 40, after the penalty. Stafford, there's Davante Adams.
Shaw Smith-Wade sees that pressure coming off the slot.
Here they come. Picked up. Davante Adams has it. Blitz gets picked up, and Stafford zips it through for 20.
No question he's feeling it.
Checks it down. Out of the backfield, Kyron Williams. Cannot get away. Smith-Wade the tackle. Another 3rd down after we check in with Pam. And he knew what he was getting himself into. He told us these are the best DBs we've seen this year. Over the middle, he's got an open Adams. Davante Adams. Again, attack in the middle of the field, and Adams gets 22 into Panthers territory.
Like you just do it a bunch of times in practice.
Nacua dancing. Yeah, and he's wrestled down a little bit short by Merrick and Sherless. I guess in Stafford's case, he do it over 17 years, and by now.
A tough matchup. They get down there around the 5-yard line or closer. It becomes Davante Adams time.
Stafford has Williams. Kyron Williams puts the Rams back in front.
Watch what he does to Sherless. He's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be a 3-way go. So the best guys I've ever been around, the linebackers, the Luke Kuechly's of the world, they always say, make the back break out. But you see just the ability to manipulate the eyes with Stafford, and once Sherless plays outside leverage and Kyron Williams crosses its face.
Stafford to throw on 2nd down. Zips it. Nacua into the tightest window. Stafford to Nacua for a first down.
J.C. Horn, Sherless, they ended up colliding. Last thing Carolina can afford here is losing anybody down the stretch.
Yeah, 3 guys in one play.
Who's replacing him at the top of your screen?
Up there trying to guard Nacua. Stafford looking that way. Checks it down. Blake Corum. And the guy that comes in for the injured Sherless, Bam Martin Scott, makes the tackle. Chuck down. Corum. Can't split him. Nick Scott. Christian Nacua to the 36.
Now, key now for the Rams. You want to get as many offensive snaps before that 2-minute warning.
Adams this time settles in the zone with a first down. Adams, soft coverage. Rams take advantage. He gets 6 yards. Smith Wade the tackle.
He's up there at the top.
Nakua, middle of the defense to the 30.
Trayvon Merrick, they've used him as an extra rusher a lot today.
Zips it through there. And it's a first down and the first catch of the day for the rookie Konate Mumfield. 1st and 10 from the 19. Stafford going towards the end zone. Parkinson! What a catch! And a touchdown!
See, he's just going to run a wheel route. He's one-on-one with Trayvon Merrick. Just out and up. He does a great job. Merrick's trying to push him to the sideline. They teach those guys, just try to be physical and run that body into the white chalk. And tell you what, I don't think Stafford's finger bothered him a lot there. He couldn't have walked that ball out and put it in a better spot. And then Parkinson's big frame, hands catcher, and made the play of his career.
Well, you're talking about them going to more of the 3 tight end sets in the second half. A lot of that was to pave the way for the run. Get rewarded right here with a pass. And Colby Parkinson, in his 2nd season with the Rams, the biggest catch that he's ever had.